2 towns, 2 mass murders, and one terrifying question: why did they get away with it? In 1981, a family was butchered inside cabin 28. The killers left the weapons behind, like a challenge. And in 1990, 7 people, including children, were executed in a bowling alley. The shooters took the security tape and vanished. These cases were buried, but not anymore. This is 50 Shades of Guilt, where the truth doesn't fade, it festers. April 11th, 1981, Keddie, California. A quiet mountain town where nothing bad ever happens until it does. Inside cabin 28, a family is butchered. A mother, her teenage son, his friend, and the weapons: a hammer, a knife, and electrical wire used to bind their hands. The only survivor is a 12-year-old girl unharmed in the next room. But here's what chills investigators to this very day. The killers left the murder weapons behind. They wanted someone to find them, and for 43 years, no one has ever been charged. The discovery. It starts with a neighbor. Around 9 a.m., she notices the cabin's front door is open. Inside, the living room is a slaughterhouse. Sue Sharp is sprawled on the floor, her skull crushed. Next to her, her son John, 17, and his friend Dana Wingate, also 17, their throats slit, their wrists bound with lamp wire. Upstairs, Sue's daughter Tina is missing, but in the bedroom beside the carnage is 12-year-old Sheila, alive, unharmed. She heard nothing. She saw nothing, or so she says. Now police find Tina's bed empty, a blood stain on the pillow, and on the floor, a single butcher's knife, not the murder weapon, just placed there on the floor, like a message. And 3 days later, Tina's severed skull turns up 100 miles away. The rest of her body, never found. The cover-up. The sheriff's department botches this case from minute one. They lose evidence, they ignore witnesses, and they zero in on one man, Marty Smart, the neighbor. Why? Because his wife was having an affair with Sue's ex-husband. But here's the problem. Smart has an alibi. And then, in 1984, he's found dead inside a locked suitcase in a storage unit. Suicide or silenced? And in 2016, a bombshell. The FBI reopens the case. They find hidden files, interview tapes erased, a suspect named Bo, a bloody claw hammer logged into evidence, then vanished, and a note in the original report: do not pursue. Who gave that order and why? The ghosts. Today, cabin 28 is gone, demolished, but the questions remain. Why spare Sheila? Why take Tina's head? And why leave the weapons like a sick trophy? And the sheriff's department still calls this active. But for the families, justice died decades ago, because in Keddie, some secrets don't stay buried, they burn. Before we reveal the bowling alley massacre, hit that like button right now. Why? Because YouTube's algorithm buries stories like this, and the victims, they've been buried enough. Stay to the end, because what happened in Las Cruces, New Mexico will make you question every cold case you've ever heard. And if you're not subscribed, do that now as well, or the next murder we expose might be one you never saw coming. February 10th, 1990, Las Cruces, New Mexico. A Saturday morning, kids are laughing, parents are drinking coffee, and then gunfire. 2 men walk into the Las Cruces bowling alley and execute 7 people. 2 of them are children under 12. The survivors beg for their lives. The killers take $5,000 and vanish. 34 years later, this case is colder than the bullets left in those bodies. The shooting. It's 8:30 a.m. The staff is counting cash from the night before. In walks 2 men, ski masks and handguns. They order everyone to the ground. Then without a word, they start shooting. Headshots. point blank. The cook, 34-year-old Ida Holguin, is killed first, then her 12-year-old daughter Valerie. The manager, 26-year-old Steven Duran, begs for his life. They shoot him in the face. The only survivor is a 4-year-old girl playing dead under her mother's corpse. The killers take the money, but here's what haunts cops. They also take the security tapes, and they leave behind a coffee cup. DNA? Yes. Matches? No. The failure. Police have leads. A blue van seen speeding away, a local drug dealer bragging about cleaning house, but the case stalls. Evidence disappears. Witnesses change stories, and then the final insult. In 1999, the bowling alley burns down. Arson? Maybe. Convenient? Absolutely. The case goes ice cold until 2013, when a deathbed confession rocks New Mexico. A convicted murderer claims his cellmate did it. But here's the catch. That cellmate is already dead. Case closed. Again. The legacy. Today, the massacre site is a parking lot. No memorial, no justice, just 7 graves and a town that still whispers, "Why children? Why here?" And the cops say they're still working on it. The families say they've given up. And the killers? They're out there, somewhere. Maybe dead, maybe not. But one thing's for certain, and 2 things for sure. In Las Cruces, the past isn't past. It's simply reloading. These are the stories that don't end, the cases that don't close. And this is just the beginning. So stay tuned for more 50 Shades of Guilt. And in our next episode, we're exposing 2 even darker truths. 5 men who disappeared into the Sierra Nevada mountains, their bodies found miles apart, and an entire family bludgeoned to death, their unborn child ripped from the womb. The system buried these cases, but we're digging them up. And remember, truth isn't just stranger than fiction, it's deadlier. Until the next time, truth seekers, stay curious.
Bye.